Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 5th grade concept of representing equations for multi-step problems. This is standard 5.4b in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 21 off the 2021 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So Kendra earned a total of $625, so that's going to be our total there. She sold 7 necklaces for $55 each. She sold 8 rings, and they were each sold for the same price. So we need to find the amount R, how much money each ring sold for. So let's see if we could draw this as a strip diagram. We have our equation down there, but let's see what our strip diagram would kind of give us here. So I'm going to put it right up here. I'm going to say we have our total. And the reason I want to do a strip diagram is because I just saw that word total, and we always know that we start on top if we have it by identifying the total. So this is how much money Kendra earned, $625. Now we've got 7 necklaces and 8 rings. So I'm going to just kind of cut that in half. I know that it's not exactly half, but that's going to be close enough. So here are my 7 necklaces, and I'm just going to pretend that they're even. Let's say they're $55 each. So each of these are going to be 55 all the way down. 55, 55. And then after that, she's going to sell some rings. But we don't know how much the rings are for. That's what we're asking, is how much is each ring. And there are 8 of those rings, and dividing something in 8 is a lot easier. You're going to cut it in half, cut each half in half, and then cut each fourth in 8ths. And the question is how much are each of these? That's what we're looking for. Well, looking at it like this, we can actually kind of figure part of it out here. I've got this 7 groups of 55. So I don't know what my 55s are. So I'm going to need to do a little 2-by-1 multiplication, something we learned in 4th grade. So that's going to be 35. It's another 35. Add that 3. I've got 385. All right, so this chunk, let me rewrite this down here. 625. I now know that this first chunk right here, and that is, these are my necklaces, are $385. That's how much that is right there. We'll just kind of say those two line up right there, $385. So now, whatever's left, that's what we're going to break up into these 8 equal pieces. And here's the thing. When it says each ring was sold for the same price, that lets me know I've got equal groups. Equal groups let me know multiplication or division. In this case, we're looking at division. So I need to figure out, well, what is 625? How much do I actually have for these rings? Let's take away that 385. Let's see, 5, that's going to be 4. So I've got 240. So this chunk right here is going to be 240. And I need to divide that into 8 chunks. And that would give me my answer. So it looks like they're going to be about 30 each. 24 divided by 8 is 3, so 240 divided by 8 is going to be 30. Now, that was me trying to make sense of this problem. What does this mean right here? Obviously, we see our 30 over there as answer A, but let's see what this is. Let's use our PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Here's the tricky part. Look at, I've got parentheses, and then I've got brackets. So parentheses are the inside ones. So we're going to take care of those parentheses first. Brackets are when you have parentheses outside of parentheses, but they change their shape so they look a little bit different. So we're going to really do this 625 minus, and let's go and do that 7 times 55. We already did that. 385 divided by 8. We already did that 625 minus 385. That's 240 divided by 8. So when you see parentheses and brackets, do the parentheses first. Either way, you're going to get your answer of A30.